Hi, I'm Mike Song from Get Control. We provide webinars to about 20% of the Fortune 500 on how you can be more effective working from home. But this video is something we're sending out to all our friends, colleagues, customers, particularly to school teachers and everybody who we think might benefit from this. And we also want to send this out to executive leaders because we are now living in a much more virtual world. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit of our content from just one of our classes, and this part's called Stop That. Start this or try this. So here we go. We need to take a new approach to time management and virtual work. So when I say stop that, I'm not saying to stop something that's working for you. I'm saying to stop something that's not working for most people or there's some problem with it. Now, you can keep doing it if it's working for you. When I say start this, I'm saying let's have fresh ideas because we are in a completely different world. And I just want to take a moment to wish all of you health, safety, and well-being. The first thing I want you to stop is doing it now. When you're working from home, there's a sense that you are going to multitask even more, and that's a problem. In fact, time management experts have been saying, do this. Anything that comes in that you can process in 2 minutes or less, stop what you're doing and do this new, quick, easy thing. I think this is a mistake. You should always try to do what's urgent, important, what matters most for your career at that moment. So ignoring the 2-minute rule allows you to get into a more deep thought state of mind. Stop doing it now. And another thing, we got to stop the multitasking because it's shuttling. Whenever you're doing and working on an important task, remember that you've got 3 or 4 things that you're balancing in your brain. If you stop and drop that and start something else, it takes time to pull those 3 or 4 things together. Then you drop that and go back to this thing. That's called shuttling between the things that your mind has to balance. This can reduce your IQ by 10 points. So start unitasking. Focus on one thing at a time, and you will get a lot more out of your work from home experience. And by the way, I often do that. By I have a group text to my family. I need an hour of deep thought. I will often lock my door or close my windows. I have a nice view out of my office. I close the windows. So use your own ability to discipline yourself, but try to make sure you do that. Next. Stop losing them. This is what I really want to talk to you about in virtual meetings. There are a number of challenges that people face. And we know that there's a nervousness, some worry about how virtual meetings, virtual classroom, all of these things work. And particularly at leaders and executives, I do want you to think about, how am I going to reach people now that I'm primarily in a virtual world? Well, the first thing I want you to do is to start using smart chat ideas. The number one thing you can do is become a chat champion. Why? First of all, you avoid you-goes. That's when someone asks a question and 3 people start at once, and then they stop and they go, no, you go, no, you go, no, you go. You-goes are terrible for the rhythm and the flow of any meeting, but a virtual meeting, it's a disaster, and they happen more in virtual meetings because you're not there live and you can't sort of do the nonverbal stuff with them. So the chat allows you to get around that because people can type at the same time. People can all type at the same time without interrupting each other. I've got an assignment for you, a little homework assignment. I want you to do an icebreaker the very next virtual meeting you have and say, hey, just for the fun of it, everybody type your favorite movie into the chat box. This creates the beginning of the feedback loop that anyone in a virtual meeting craves. It's what we all love about communication. They're going to type in their favorite movie. You know they're excited about it. It's their favorite movie. What have you done? You've instantly broken the ice and shown perspective. If somebody likes The Princess Bride versus someone liking The Shawshank Redemption or somebody loving The Godfather, guess what? The Notebook. These give you perspective on the heart of that person, and you're bonding through this virtual world. You're making it more human. So try that, and then there's a million. Favorite book, favorite vacation, favorite person, favorite historical figure. Also, you can use it for a survey. So you can say, listen, I want to ask you folks here, what are our 3 most important challenges? Is it this, or that? And everybody can respond. So you can always be using the chat function to get people's opinion. And people love to answer questions, right? That's really important. And you can also use it for what I call getting to wow. So in social media, why do we like it so much? Well, we can like this and we can like that. Where's the like button for Zoom or WebEx? I teach classes on all that stuff. So where's the like button? There really is kind of not. So make the letter L your like button and make your W button your wow button, okay? And wow means, hey, somebody made a great point. Hey, I learned something new in this meeting. Hey, thanks for telling me that. W for wow. Now, why only one letter? You want to lower the bar to up the number of people participating, right? So if you say, hey, everybody, was that useful? Was that new and useful for you? And you get 7 out of 10 or 17 out of 20 people typing W, that's awesome. And you've given them an easy thing to do to start the interaction flow. Now, what is happening inside of your mind while this is going on is you are starting to relax. You're like, I can actually create some dialogue and make this meeting more fun and interactive. You're going to think, maybe I'll do an icebreaker halfway through. Another tip for you in these meetings, halfway through an hour, everyone should stand up, turn around, stretch out, sit back down. Nobody likes to be planted in their seat for a full hour. Okay, have you ever seen the game show The Family Feud? Right? Anyone know the name of that host there? I often ask that. People say, I don't know. Gamification is sweeping the nation. And what you've got to do is you've got to start to gamify your survey data, anything that you're providing, information. Because why? Because it's very forgettable. Unfortunately, when people are in a meeting like this, they can maybe remember 1 or 2 salient things 3 or 4 weeks later. 2 stats maybe. But when you gamify them, they can absolutely engage a little bit more and they can get more out of it. This is a simple thing with a Google slide or a PowerPoint slide. You can advance the slide in to answer the question that you're gamifying. So I asked 2,000 executives just last week, are you reluctant to turn on your webcam? I want you to guess what percentage said yes. And people will start typing in 89%, 57%, 32%, and you can sort of egg them on. Hey, these are great guesses, guys. I wonder who's going to win. All right, I'm going to give away a free imaginary iPad 17 to whoever does this the best, right? It's imaginary. Or a free imaginary lifetime Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts gift certificate, You get it. You can have some fun with it. They kind of laugh at that imaginary thing. And then, just like on Family Feud, you say, all the guesses are in. The survey said... You always got to pause for 3 beats. Survey said. At this point, people are just leaning forward. They're like, this is the most enjoyment I've had in a virtual meeting in a long time. And then you hit your advance button and roll in your animation, your fly-in, or however you want to animate it. Very easy to do. What have we done here? We've drawn our audience in. We've helped them really get excited about working with us, and that's a really powerful thing. Now, our presentations are typically packed and jammed with useful tech tips, and maybe we'll make a part 2 of this for you so you can start using those. Get really quick into shooting a video, manage your email more effectively, save time creating rules, learn how to be a more effective presenter by utilizing a little prop every now and then. There's lots more to learn, but I'm glad I could spend some time with you today.